We are on. Hold on a minute. Get out of here, Mr. Moth. Mothman prophecies. All right. Well, I streamed for 2 hours today, so I can be an hour late. I got ink coming tomorrow. Let's bust this whole line out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm back. Had to take a very important phone call. My apologies. Yeah, patches. You can get patches in 20 days or less. So I'm gonna do up a little. I'm gonna do a little double dude on a bourbon barrel. Have them do that, and I'm gonna have the MG42 Mosquito and have those three. But I bet the little devil head on a bourbon barrel would fucking just clean house at Bourbon and Beyond and Louder Than Life. Yeah. Definitely. Bandanas are on hold because he sent them 2Gs and they said they never received it. He's like, oh, yeah, we're not doing that shit, so. Oh, am I on? I'm on. Hold because he sent them 2Gs. Okay. Yeah, let's get some line work going here. Gotta get that line work. This way I can start. Is that Creation Nation? Does that Autobot still work about, like, hey, Sean's live, go watch him? So my apologies for being a little late tonight. I had a very important phone call that kind of came in right as I actually started streaming, and then about 10 seconds later had to take this phone call. But, you know, got to keep them lights on. So we're going to dropped in a bunch of gray earlier, so I'm basically going to go through and really detail out like their helmets and this guy's crown and like gold chainmail, and that way we can kind of start to bring a few of these characters to life a lot more. So it's Odo. I was on when you left. Sorry, dude. I was like, I got this call that was from one of my manufacturers. So the guy who makes all these big tapestries in the back, and he makes all my patches that I have coming out and face shields for festivals, and he just said, call me ASAP, and I kind of got to jump when the manufacturer says call me, because God knows that if that could have cost money by not answering. So sorry about that. You're probably like, fuck this dude. Tonight we're doing a marathon stream, 10.5 seconds. I know what the average attention span of someone online is. But I'm here, and I intend to stream a very long time tonight, so settle in, because it's going to be a wild, wild Monday. Just want to say your art's sick, and I would stay, but I'm feeling inspired now to finish my paintings. Go for it, dude. We'll keep you on in the background. No. Yes, good. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, Ikai Runar, yeah, I bet you all were like, fuck Sean. Yeah, sorry, not taking in the needs of my junkie fans. Yeah, that came at it couldn't have come at a more inopportune time. I was like, oh, everything was set up. I'm like ready to paint. I'm like really really into this painting now. Now that I've actually started it, I'm like, I can't wait to get it finished. Can't wait to put the doors on and really see what kind of craziness I can come up with. And you know, we're gonna try and get this over to, you know, John Cleese and the Monty Python people, and tag them on Instagram or Facebook, however I can get them. But I really want to get cracking on this. But that always happens, you know. The minute you're ready to do something, 60 million people start calling you.
Dude, Gary V's fucking company, join our daily digital deep dive.
Oh, nice.
$10,000 per seat.
Wow, that's crazy. It was actually an opportune time for me. Let me get distracted long enough. Yeah, motherfucker doesn't have the commitment to the cock ball. Yeah, sorry. Well, it's like anything. It's like the higher ups in any religion. You know, they want the lesser people to commit the time and the effort, and the higher ups just want to spend the collection plate. You know, I'm just following suit. None of that Catholic priest shit, though. Oh no, none of that weirdness. I got 2 fresh bottles of Holbein ink coming in tomorrow, because I know I'm going to need probably about a half a bottle once I'm done this painting. So, but yeah, finally ordered it. I know I've talked for the last 8 paintings about, oh, I should probably order some ink. I don't know what prompted it, but I finally did last night. So yeah, so we're starting to get in a little bit of detail here, and just come here to shoot the shit with you at work. Yeah, no, that's cool. And I'll do like a nice, once these sections are done, like at the end of the night, I'll really zoom in on these parts and talk a little bit about them, let you guys see the detail and view. So, and then once the painting's done, I'll probably do like a good hour-long episode where we're just kind of panning it around and letting people kind of soak it all in and whatnot. So I know these paintings can be, large paintings can be tough to see online or kind of take it all in. We'll figure something out, because I'm going to work with a lot of textures and a lot of patterns. Like even the background of the cave is going to have its own like texture, and there might be like polka dots here and circles, and almost like the Mad Hatter's hat. Yeah, this ink lasts quite a while, but just all sorts of different patterns and whatnot in order to keep, you know, just keep the action and going and keep your eye kind of moving around the painting. Yeah, I was impressed at how long these bottles of ink lasted. I was like, shit, I do these huge paintings. Like, am I going to have to buy a bottle of ink like every 3 days? Now, when I get to the Black Knight, he's such a huge piece, I will use black paint on him, because it's going to be a lot of gray undertones. And then, you know, because he wasn't actually, I mean, it was a really dark gray that made him made it look black. So, hey, you. What's up, Moon? My wife added you on Instagram. She's looking at those earrings now. Not like right now, but she did take a look at a few. She has a couple that she likes, so I'll give you the options when she tells me, and we'll see which ones are. Because I know you said some of the ones on there aren't still around, but if they are, so I just had her pick out a few and see which pairs still living or in your possession.
Cookies and cream or
Cool, man. Yeah, happy painting.
We're fucking incredible.
Obviously fucking incredible. What does iTunes want?
Oh shit.
Fuck off.
I guess I already packed a ghost breath.
Oh, sugar so high he doesn't know he already had a bowl packed.
There's always something going on like that.
Yeah. He was just working hard. I can't say I haven't done that before with a beer. cracked one, forgot about it, went and cracked another. Like, what?
Had to double fist it.
Had to double fist.
Darn.
Yeah.
So
Joy.
what does Fredo need to get rolling? Do you need
Just images. And we can send them just about anything, I think, to work up as a patch, you know.
does he crop out the back, or?
Yeah, she's excited. Hell yeah. Dude, you have no idea. My wife with fashion and accessories and handmade shit especially is like her thing. And like, you know, vintage clothing and, you know, she loves all that 1920s like costume jewelry and then anything handmade. Like those earrings she had on today, she made those. Yeah, it can be, yeah, just the full color. They don't need to be vectorized.
No, but I mean, does he cut out the background and everything?
The people at the factory do.
Oh,
Yep, I'm thinking this Cheshire cat, the Maneki Neko Cheshire, take the things off, and that would make a bitchin' patch.
Take what things off?
The orchids, the real thin branches. But if we just did the flower around there, that he could do that as a patch.
Right. Oh yeah, totally.
But they would basically cut out a lot of the line work, I think.
Yeah, just
it would
tighten it up.
tone it down a bit. So I really should wear earrings that I make. It'd be a free advertisement soon. Yeah, I mean, you got to show that you got faith in your own product, right? I mean, look, I'm wearing the beer that I support. I mean, always. Always, always.
Woo.
Oh, this is going to be so much line work.
Oh, there was something else.
There was. There was another bowl packed?
No, the Gary V thing.
Oh.
I just like this one video is beefy.
$10,000 a seat to be in Gary V's daily deep dive.
Yeah, well, I wanted more information about that. Let's see if I can find it.
That's because at that point you're in the cult. It's going to be like Gary V's cult versus the cockpaw. We should hit him up and see if, you know, we could have like a cult softball game or something. He'll be like, who the fuck is this? Gary V, the cockpaw, calls you out.
Oh,
Drawing half the time watching. I mean, imagine it for companies that need help developing a plan. Do it, man. Yeah, for sure. I'm not spending 10 G's to hang out with that dude. That's where being a badass artist comes in, where, no, he can pay to hang out with me. Or he would probably offer me a free seat just to have a cool artist on. You'd be surprised what people will give an artist. That's why become an artist. It's awesome. Right? Yeah. I'd be down to play against him. Probably be the only people that ever hit him up to like battle him. Like, everybody else wants free advice and, do you think my idea is great? There we go. Yeah, alrighty. It's almost a form of like anxiety, like when I'm just putting colors in and there's no ink, to be like, I got ink. Now that there's ink on the page, I'm happy. What we got? Had some coffee tonight. Yeah, that bot, they can't get that thing working. Coloring book anxiety. That's right. I don't want a coloring book anymore. Yeah, I just want to do line work. I'm just gonna start spray painting all sorts of shit all over it, and then just be like, line work. Bravely bold, Sir Robin. He was not afraid to die. There you go. Tim, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. Well, I know you're over at the Swayze. I logged on today and Swayze was watching Bob Ross. I'm like, we all get suckered in. We all need to get our happy tree fix. Yep, got the Monty Python going. I mean, after doing the research for this and watching the movie about a dozen times, I can't say that I like really want to watch this movie again, but it was fun. Still haven't. No Trappy Trees for me. I watch it for the chat. It's awesome when he like throws a color on. Everybody's like, "Fucking ruined." You know, we bet on the cabin percentage. I mean, it's. But yeah, just some of the shit that's in chat is worth jumping on the Bob Ross channel if you don't just want to hear his voice soothe you to sleep. But it's amazing they have the moderation is turned up like ridiculous. Like I get most of the shit I say gets banned or gets me banned for like 30 seconds or more. Like when I throw up my devil tongue emote, if I do it more than once, like if I try and do a whole string of them, like you can't talk for 20 seconds. Fuck you, Bob. Pretty irate for a dead dude, you know. It's like, come on, man. Unless he went to hell and I'm just taunting him by throwing up that emote. Do a little bit of hatching here.
Dude,
Uh-huh.
it seems like that thing is only 1 day.
10 grand for 1 day?
But these people are saying that like that they're like coming out of there making like $100,000 deals from the type of shit that
Jesus. Definitely overrated. It's all good. I got permabanned from Riff Track? Sorry, for getting too drunk and trolley once. And trolley? You can just appeal to a mod or get a VPN and avoid all Twitch bans. Oh, I just have to turn my VPN on? I don't know if I have it on. It keeps telling me to update. I haven't used popcorn time in forever. I do have a VPN though, private internet access or something like that. Yeah, avoid bans until Twitch bans your IP address, then change your IP address and make a new account. They can't do shit. Well, you know, I think I'm okay. I'm trying to like actually like be in good with Twitch.
you're okay.
So I can, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, dude. Trying to get this fucking creative shit on the map. Let's do it. Been reaching out to a bunch of the corporate guys at Twitch on LinkedIn. Hey, I can help you with beefing up creative. Like, you guys should sponsor my art tour, and we should have a big Twitch booth or presence at my booth and stream and all that good shit. They can't do shit. Don't take advice from me. I'm an asshole. I barely listen to you anyway, man. You just help bump up my viewer count. That's what you're good for. You're good at party games, though. You fucking crush it. With a nickname like Trench Vodka, you think I take your advice? It's all good. We love having you around. Every room's got to have one of those dudes.
Oh, God. All right, fucking incredible. Here we go.
All right. What? What are we doing?
Smoking weed.
Oh, smoking some weed. Sugar's trying a strain called fucking incredible.
It may even be called fucking incredible 10.
Fucking incredible 10.
Because there's an X at the end.
Oh, they've had 9 other fucking incredibles?
I guess.
That kind of diminishes how incredible it is. You know?
Or it's so incredible they just jump straight to 10.
Yeah. They were like, we were going to test 10 of these, but this thing just rocks, so. Oh, cool, I'm one of those dudes. Yes, you've got a, you know. You have a very special title in the cult of the cockpaw. So what do we got?
30% THC.
30% THC. Doc Croc. Let's see. There it is. Fucking incredible. 10. 3,500 grams. Let's bust this open.
It's not 3,500 grams. It's 3.5 grams. Maybe 3,500 milligrams.
Oh, there you go, yeah. THC 26.12%.
No, the total is the one you look at.
Nice. Very cool. Potency. Fucking incredible. Does that mean sugar is the cult band? Oh, you know it. 3.5 grams, Tim, yeah.
I'm the what?
You're the church band. You're the whole band. Yeah.
Oh. Why? Because I smoke weed?
Because you create the music and you're the cult.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, he's nothing complex for sugar tonight. No. And he's basically just going to rework church songs. So Amazing Grace will be Amazing Cock, you know. So we'll come up with different versions. That's the only church song I know.
Actually, Jesus has as many syllables as cock, paw, and clock maw.
Yes. The syllables line up. That's your guy. Excellent. Cock maw. Oh wait, clock maw. Yeah. That guy's amazing.
That's the Reverend John Hagee. He's totally going to be repping our tours soon.
Oh yeah, we're going to get him to MC our tours. He's got to introduce us. I added up all of the letters. It came to 666. And here they are. The Riken Punk. Yeah. Oh, Tim grew up in a Southern Baptist church. If you need church songs to parody, I'm your man. Nice.
Ask him if he's familiar with the Reverend John Hagee.
John Hagee, you're familiar with him? Wait, does that mean sugar's a clopin? Swing low, sweet cockpaw. Swipe right to carry me home. So Tinder is our official church app? Oh, that's insane. I'm glad all this shit gets recorded, because this is stuff that just, like, will go somewhere, and then we're going to wonder, like, where it started, you know. I mean, we know the painting, but what was that exact timestamp? What was it? Yes, and we will know. That'll end up in the documentary for sure. That's all I want. Like, if anybody ever does a documentary on me, like, don't answer their questions. Just repeat cockpaw over and over again. Cockpaw. Cockpaw.
Oh, he made it simple for us. JHM.org.
Who's that?
John Hagee.
Oh, damn. He gets a short URL like that?
Smart.
Guy's boss. Nice. Swipe right. Swipe right for salvation. Or at least a good time. Oh, yeah. In the Catholic Church, when it comes to altar boys, all the priests swipe right. Those sick fucking turds of humans. Woo. Wow. If anyone interviews me about you, I'll drop my balls directly on the microphone. Exactly. Done. And that's all I got to say on that matter. Just give him the Forrest Gump. Here's me balls. Sean wanted me to give these to you. It was in his will. Now on to the matter of Tim's balls. Drop them on a mic. There we go. All right. We were watching all the George Carlin skits about religion last night, and dear God, that man was funny.
Virgin lungs. What's that mean?
Virgin lungs? Poor Sugar and his virgin lungs. What do you get? If I sent you a picture of my balls, how much would it cost for a full-size painting of them? Asking for a friend. Your friend wants a full-size painting of your balls. Yeah, right. And what's your priest's name? Yeah, right. It depends. Do you want me to use the scratch and sniff paint? That's way extra. Yeah. I'll have to send a. Right. Yes, we'll have to send a little Japanese guy with some scratch and sniff paper to take samples. Balls when working out. Balls when sleeping. Balls fresh out of the shower. And then we'll have to mix them like a perfume.
Next.
What's up next?
The do-si-do.
Oh, this is a shout out to Kyle from Northwest Grown. Woo! The do-si-do. Damn, that smells good.
Yeah.
Oh, one day.
The smellometer.
Balls post coitus. Yes.
Saggy balls.
But that might be a little tainted because you might have her running down it, and you don't want to, So I think we're getting a little off the purity scale there.
The purity scale.
I think in general we're just talking some mad bullshit.
Totally sell purity rings, Sean.
Purity rings? Comedy is never a say when someone dies, it earns a new punchline. Yes, it's not a funeral, it's a punchline. Do 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 do. There we go. Whoop. Taint.
Oh, yeah, this is
Yeah. Kyle's is beat fucking amazing.
This is the heat. That's such a good place.
I'm sensing turmeric.
It's super skunky.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's purple.
And purple. So I've done a good bit of not my job for the night. That's awesome. Is there a way to get into art in your late 20s, or is it something you have to grow up with? I have ideas for drawings. No, dude, you can do it whenever the fuck you want. Who was it, Mother Teresa, or who the fuck was it that started painting when they were 80?
Probably a lot of people.
Yeah, no, you can do whatever the fuck you want, dude. Whenever the fuck you want. There's no age on anything.
Well, here's what you got to think about. You're probably going to live 30 to 50 more years.
Yeah.
If not longer, because you're in your 20s and people are living longer and longer.
But the way he drinks.
I don't know.
No.
But even if you're a total drunk, 30 years
Yeah.
is long enough to be a very solid artist if you practice.
Yeah. Like I said, technical proficiency you can get down, no problem. That just takes practice. Whether you got the vision or not, or the ideas. But if you got ideas, and just think, you keep practicing, you can draw your own balls. And that would be a fine day in Tim's life. But no talent. You can do it any fucking time. Mother Teresa was a shitwit. Okay, that's great. You just have to start and be committed to sucking until you're awesome. I believe Tim is very committed to sucking.
Sweaty balls, in fact.
Yeah. The alcohol makes me stronger, damn it. Yeah.
Like Popeye.
Indeed it does. That's what I yell when 8 cops are facing me down with guns and the alcohol makes me stronger. Yeah. Yeah. The PCP makes me and I'm going to show you.
And you're going to beat me.
My best friend, 50 and gay, says that life is about learning to have fun while you suck. Okay, he might have had a different view on that. I get what you're saying, though.
All right.
Yeah, because, I mean, if you're just going to sit around and do nothing, you just suck in general. So you might as well try and attempt something. Because that kind of sucking, you will get better at whatever you try. Sitting around being a leech, you might as well just go out in a field and end it. I bet he meant it in both ways. That's his best party joke, isn't it? He's like, I ever tell you guys my philosophies?
Is this person talking about their grandpa?
His best friend that's 50 and gay.
No.
I'm attempting a degree, but it doesn't involve art. It does involve art. What? But I like making music, and I want to make physical art too. You suck at first thing. Yeah, it's just create, dude. Just create. Worry about putting a price tag on it later. It's all about just doing something. Like I said, that's why I respect guys like Bob Ross, and he just wanted everybody to create. He didn't necessarily mean everybody was going to be a fucking multi-million, dollar artist or win the fucking Nobel Peace Prize for what their art, unifying warring countries. He just meant create because it's something
It's like a coffee table book.
in you.
50 and gay.
It does sound like a coffee table book. 50 and Gay, 7th edition.
Mid-century furniture and wigs.
Yeah, right. You suck at first, then you get better. Then paint instruments. Cockpaw needs a Nobel Prize. Oh, we'll get there. I don't even want to make money off it. I just want to make something that losers like me can look at and be like, yeah, that means something. Okay, now we're getting into that bullshit. Tim's not a loser. Come on. He wants everybody to say, oh. Well, you're hanging out on this stream, so you're definitely not a fucking loser. You're one of the big winners in life. You're going to get a giant cardboard check and some balloons and an old guy. Ed McMahon's going to show up at your front door. Yeah, that's a good idea, though, in all seriousness. Paint some musical instruments. Paint anything. Paint your neighbor's fucking car. I mean, yeah, no losers here. Fuck no.
Paint your neighbor's car.
Paint your neighbor's cat.
Oh, cat.
Why not?
That sounds like...
It's not animal abuse if it's art. Yeah, I don't, I mean, just do some shit. And a lot of it does have to do with environment, like where you're painting, where you're doing it, whatnot. I mean, when I moved out and got my first apartment, I mean, just the whole, like, oh, I finally get to do my own shit. I really embraced that, I mean, my room was like we stole one of those giant road construction cones with the light. I had 3 video cassette tapes unwound and taped to my ceiling. I had Christmas lights. I had concrete things with fire in it. And I mean, it was just everything about, I just wanted my life to be creative, no matter what. And that's when I was still owning my art, but at least I got to paint in a really cool room. So it doesn't matter, like, if you suck at something, just keep creating, make sure your whole life is surrounded by it, and it'll start to seep in, and then you'll develop that talent, too. Encourage thievery of construction equipment. There we go. Yeah, and if it means something, even better. Until PETA gets involved. Oh, we'll paint them, too. We'll put fur coats on them. We'll, like, knock them out, put fur coats on them, duct tape it around them so they can't get out, and then just have a big spray paint party. There we go. Staple cats to the wall and call it art. Whatever. And of course there's adaptability. It doesn't matter, like, okay, maybe you're not getting the whole, yeah, I mean, that's how a lot of cartoons come about, because guys who just, and girls who just can't get the anatomy thing down, and it just doesn't take to them. But like cartooning is, a way for them. They do it really well, and they can actually get the what's inside their head out on paper. So they just adapted to what they were able to accomplish. And not everybody is an old master painter, PETA. Paint PETA with whole steaks shoved in their ass. a lot of anal insertion tonight. These all sound like illustrations for the 50 and Gay coffee table book. There are definitely going to need to be some illustrations of that nature in the Cock-Paul Bible. Yeah. Oh, Ink, how I love you so. I was proud of the art I made right out of high school, but it was all edgy, anti-religion bullshit, typical of a fresh out of high school kid. Yeah, I mean, my first comic was complete post-high school teen angst, real poetic kind of sing-songy stream of consciousness, just nonsense. There was a story there, but and I didn't even listen to The Cure or Depeche Mode. It was really weird. But yeah, I mean, I knew it, and I used my strengths, which was incredibly dark art, and that's what I focused on, and so I was able to move on from that. But it's all about paying attention. That's why some of these guys, like you look at Robert Smith, and you're like, you're a fat 60-year-old embarrassment who still wears lipstick, and you look at like David Bowie, who actually evolved as a musician, and because like they said in the documentary they just put out, like if he was 65 and still dressing up like Ziggy Stardust, it would just be embarrassing. And same with art, and same with,
Well, I mean, it's like Ozzy. Like, if Ozzy was still doing the stupid shit,
yeah.
like, people would be like, I mean, he's still playing the same stupid song.
Yeah, I mean, Ozzy's kind of a joke now, and it's still Ozzy. It's still awesome to see him and whatnot, but it's like, but there's nothing original coming out of him, so it's not like it's as epic as it was to see him in the, 70s or whatever.
But I mean, if he was still doing all the satanic shit and all that,
yeah,
it would be way worse.
Yeah, definitely. Some people just are able to adapt like that. Others just became legends really quick, and they can just ride that wave, and they know they're going to make money, and the drugs took over. Infamous JB, what's up? How you doing? So the piece had to be, wait, what? Didn't you know the initiation of the cult of the Cock-Paul involved multiple stress? The piece that ended up getting me kicked out of college was kind of anti.
JB's on here. What up, JB?
It was a girl with a mohawk and a shirt that said "Amen" and nothing else, with a prayer candle between her legs and a cigarette that said "God save." That's awesome. You still have that? I mean, that's because that's an archive piece. That's yeah. That's something you're like, fuck, man. This is the piece that got me kicked out of college. I need to hold on to this and frame it in a giant, like, Baroque frame, Dude, we should make cigarettes that say "God saves" on the side. Had to sell it to pay the lawyers. Made $8,000 off it? Fuck yeah! There's a pic I want to recreate of a faceless preacher reading out of a black Bible to a congregation of burning souls. But that just sounds juvenile at this point in life. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely imagery that's been done before, but if it, yeah, certain things, I mean, there's stuff that I would like I came up in high school that were really cool ideas, but they've been used now, or they've been, they don't fit me, so it wouldn't work, and there's no way I could go out and promote it or like talk about it in a way that would actually like sound honest. It would just be like, it'd be like, oh, it sounds like this guy just came up with this shit in high school and now he's running with it 25 years later or whatever. Hello to whom said hi from the background. That's DJ Sugar. Oh, he's over here, yeah. Who is it?
JB. You know JB? We used to DJ together like a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
At the clubs all the time.
Woo! That's Stoner Joe. I mean, DJ Sugar.
Fucking
SCHUGAR. Get it right.
When I moved to San Diego, JB was DJing all the dopest parties.
Ah, what's up, JB? Thanks for joining us.
See, he knows.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, I don't, I got to verify, like, because it could just be a screen name. And
No, for sure.
because if someone comes on and it says, Mom, I'm not going to be like, Mom?
No, I know when it's infamous JB, that's something special.
All right. Well, welcome to the Cult of the Cockpaw and the Sean Dietrich Twitch channel. The secondary name, of course. Cockpaw is first, Working on a Monty Python and the Holy Grail commission for my friend Bud in San Diego. And so I'm getting into individual characters, and then here's that psychotic rabbit with the blood coming out of his mouth, and the holy hand grenade will be in there somewhere, and all that good stuff. So my first memories of Matt was playing a record on the spot during one of my early days in SD. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Was he at Filthy Sundays?
No, I don't know. He might have moved by the time I was doing Filthy Sundays.
Oh, jeez. Early.
He's back now.
Oh, he's been, okay.
He's bounced out a couple of times.
Nice.
But yeah.
Well, we are up in Washington now. I'm sure I've met everyone. And he has a Landlord Jim crew. 2001, 02-ish. Okay.
I remember Landlord Jim's for sure.
Yeah, I used to live paint at Landlord Jim's. That was my very first live painting gigs. Well, Aubergine was my very first live painting in San Diego.
JB used to do Saturdays at fucking Red Sea Lounge in the early.
Back when they didn't have a name.
when Battle Monkey was up on.
Oh, I remember Battle Monkey.
I remember Battle Monkey, if you remember that, JB.
Yeah, they sold a shitload of my art. Ow, fuck! I just burnt my leg. Yeah. Oh, that party. I went to one party at Battle Monkey, and that was absolutely amazing.
What up, Ian?
Ian, are you back? You back from... We've had several conversations over the years, Sean Dietrich. No worries if it's not in the memories. There's plenty of faces we've come up. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm sure, well, probably if I saw you or, Yeah, lots and lots and lots of faces, for sure. It seems like we're in the same circles, obviously, so,
Parties. I think JB DJ'd a couple of those.
Oh, okay, cool. You're still in Cali? Cool. Yeah, I did reaction parties, too, with Richie and Sonia and Red Sonia and all those guys and girls. And please let me know one thing. Do I get obnoxious? Be honest. I'm sure you do.
We all are.
We all are. This is a pretty obnoxious stream. Yeah. Not overly obnoxious. Nobody's complained about you yet, so I think you're good. But define obnoxious in this day and age.
Yeah, what is that?
You put ketchup on your eggs? I mean, fuck.
Whoa. That's obnoxious? I had no idea.
I mean, anything's obnoxious these fucking days. That guy put sriracha on an onion and ate it. He's obnoxious. Just moved back to SD last year after a 7-year hiatus. Good to be back. Oh, cool. Awesome. Tim, you subscribing motherfucker. Thank you so much. How many times have we mentioned anal insertion, Tim? Yeah, obnoxious is like, well, fuck it. Here I go anyway. Hey, Moonwitch. What? Okay, I'm reading chat out of order. Awesome. Welcome to the Cult of the Cockpaw and the channel of Sean Dietrich, secondary title. Nice. Yeah, I moved out of San Diego about 3 years ago. Had to get up to Washington, bought a nice little piece of property up here for my in-laws. Wife and 2 kids live up here, love it. Just moved Sugar up here in March. Had to save his ass from Southern California. And now he's saving my ass business-wise. Helping to grow it. Disney property. Jenna has a request for you. She wants you to do an Ariel from The Little Mermaid, but your version. I'm not doing that shit. Tell her to learn how to draw Ariel. Okay, all right. I take that back. Well, not that I won't do it. I could do a sketch for you. You're practically family, so you're good. But I did do an Ariel for a Twisted Disney show, and I sold it so quick it didn't even make it to Bar Basic. I actually took it to WonderCon, and what I did is, so I was thinking, in fact, I had 3 of them. The Beauty and the Beast one, where the Beast is about to butcher Belle, is in my living room right now, and then I did one of the really cool, like, X-Files green background, and Rapunzel's castle or tower is just silhouetted, and there's these Stukas coming in to dive bomb the shit out of her. And then the one I did of Ariel was Ursula said, it was based off the fact that Ursula said if she didn't like kiss the prince or whatever, she'd turn back into a mermaid. Well, it says her legs would disappear, not that she'd turn back. I went with that. So she actually became legless. So it's Ariel, has no legs, and she's in one of those things on those carts pushing herself, and she's got a little tin cup. I took my tin cup in, and she's sparing change. And at WonderCon, this guy's like, I have to have that, and bought it. So that didn't actually make it to the Bar Basic show, but I have done some Disney parody shit just for, some shows back in the day, so, Not if you come from Rhode Island. Yeah, places are different for different people. I personally can't stand San Diego anymore, but that's just for other reasons. But the people I met down there, I met some really awesome friends, some incredible artists. Just for me, I was growing a business, and that's not where you grow one when you want to invest more money in your business. I could move one to a different place and all of a sudden have 50% more money to spend. So, yeah, I mean, there's, different strokes for different folks depending on what you're trying to do and whatnot. But I made a lot of great friends in California, so. I actually made a cool friend that's from Rhode Island. Joe Bradner, son of a bitch, in case he's watching. That's his official name. We used to call him out in the mortgage company like that. No shame, I'm from Texas. Remember, it could always be worse. You could be Texan. Where cigars are, yeah. He's from Dallas, or that area, I believe. Yeah. But in the same context, it's like before I got out on the road, it was, I always thought, oh, God, Texas, I'm not going to have anything in common with Texans. They're not going to like art, And now I have like a Texas CHP officer that has 8 of my pinup girls tattooed on his back. And I've actually stopped and had a beer with him, and he's a pretty cool dude. But, and then I did some shows in Austin and Dallas. And I'm not really talking about Austin because we all know, oh, Austin's weird and it's art. Talking about outside of that shit. Like if you can get art sold, Dallas I did very well in. There's a lot of fucking money there, and they buy some freaky shit. Yeah, Dallas area and Austin loves art. Cool. Sugar's not the only friend in SD. Wasn't the okay ACW for them to grow, but you all come back sooner or later. Oh, yeah, we come visit. I'm always down to come down and party and hang out, for sure.
Come and gone from San Diego several times.
Yeah. Me, I ain't coming back, and you can't make me. I'll come visit. I didn't even do Comic-Con this year. I mean, first time in 18 years that I didn't do Comic-Con. But that shit's such a wreck right now. It's like, I don't know. They got to get... I kind of fade in and out of certain things until they get their acts together, And a lot of it isn't Comic-Con's fault. I mean, a lot of it's dealing with the city, trying to get them to expand the convention center, but, whatever. Dallas is like Austin light, right? Yeah, Dallas was fun, though. I mean, we played, or I live painted a couple shows, and, where a bunch of bands were playing and whatnot, so it was a good crowd anyway. It was a good rock crowd, and they were into the art, so... which was good. Because those were the days where I was just driving around in my Volvo going, I hope I make money tonight.
Dallas is to
I saw
LA as Austin is to San Francisco.
Yeah, okay. I saw a podcast live in Dallas last month. Someone got shot in the middle of the act that followed them. Fucking Texas. Oh, geez. 10 minutes after you left the building? Well, there's fucking morons everywhere, so. That I think we can all wholeheartedly agree on. It don't matter where you live. There's morons in every city that fuck it up for the cool kids. But those San Diego landlord gyms, fucking reaction party days, some of the best times of my life. I mean, my early 20s, just getting into live painting. I was one of the only live painters in San Diego. It was like Jim Mahfood and Billy Martinez and I, and you know, it was something fresh and new for the city, and it was exciting because it wasn't the city. San Diego is a very conservative city. If people don't know it, it's, you know, everybody thinks, oh, San Diego, fucking rage. No, just because you're a roided out 19-year-old Marine slamming Jaeger bombs at a bar doesn't mean the city knows how to party. You know, but there was an awesome underground art scene. There was an incredible music scene, especially, you know, the DJ culture and whatnot back there. But the bands too, they actually got some good bands. Once House of Blues actually moved in, they started getting better bands because House of Blues could actually book. Because a lot of bands wouldn't come to San Diego because LA would pay them like triple to be billed as the only Southern California show. But House of Blues came in and changed all that shit. But I mean, the Casbah was really cool. I saw X, I saw, for all the punk shit, I saw Flipper. Yeah, look that band up if you don't know them. First band to ever play a Target parking lot. Don't go shit talking on Jaeger bombs. Oh, fuck off. Now you're obnoxious. What are you, a sorority chick? Now I know how to get under a Texan skin. Don't talk shit about Jaeger bombs. Bloody Marys or redheaded sluts. There we go. All right. So we got a sword. We got a, man, it sucks at such an angle. You start to see the detail come through, but like I said, I'll do a nice little pan by with the camera later. We'll do a fly in. I'll put the camera on tracks. I thought about, I think later on I might get one of those tracking cameras and then set it up to where it just follows my hand and maybe can put it up like above me or whatnot. So I will defend any alcoholic beverage that isn't cinnamon whiskey vehemently. But what's the difference? Like Rumpelmint's cinnamon whiskey or Jaeger bomb. It's not real liquor.
Yeah, Jägermeister is fucking just garbage.
And how did they even come up? Germans have like the best beer, and then they put out Jägermeister, and you're like, okay. Somebody was drinking all the good beer when they invented that. It's nuts. I don't know. I just drank straight whiskey. Kyrune Art is back. I didn't know you left. I just saw you write Texas is hell. And then, oh, did you just run? Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry. Is it baked rigatoni night or ravioli night?
Man, that's a good idea.
Oh, it may be baked ravioli night.
I forgot to ask Rachel if she had saved that sauce from the other night, or like she doesn't really save much.
I do. Yes, it's in the back.
It is?
Yep, I saved what was left. It's not a lot, but you know.
That's all we need, isn't it?
No, I save everything, man. I'm the one she doesn't like leftovers. I go through it like a fucking vacuum. What's in here?
Try to keep the leftovers, for sure. Alright,
Yeah, I know what a Jägermeister is, you know. But you know what? If it's an absinthe candy-like liquor, just drink absinthe.
Jägermeister is French
Oh, you're net
for
done.
vomit.
Jägermeister is French for vomit?
No,
Oh.
But it sounds funny.
Mixed with an energy drink. Yeah, why do people put energy drinks in, like, fucking Red Bull vodkas and, like...
Yeah, that's a heart attack waiting to happen.
Yeah, and it doesn't, you know... I don't know. I could always drink just, like, straight beer and whiskey, and I could party for, like, 48 hours straight. Whatever. I mean, not these days, but... I mean, if I had to.
If I had to.
If it was all on the line. But I never did cocaine. I never needed energy drinks. I don't know. For me, it was just about missing something cool. What? The party's still going? I need to stay awake. Caffeine's a drug. So is alcohol. People like to combine drugs. That's the appeal. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Is caffeine really a drug, though? It has drug-like qualities, but I don't, you know, I think is it a class something drug?
It's considered a stimulant.
It's a stimulant. Okay. Personally, I miss shrooms. They miss you, man. They miss you.
You can always find them.
Yeah, they didn't disappear. You know, like, but if you're talking about not being able to, you know, that's not your thing anymore. Or maybe you're one of them that needs to do them to get into art. You know, there are some people like that. You wanna jumpstart your creativity, and if you don't think you have talent, then you got nothing to lose. Go do some shrooms. And that was the end of Tim. I mean, you never know what's going to work for, you know, different people. Never know. Whoa. Lots of spirals. I know they do. I hear them call to me. Do we need a shroom call emote? Like a little mushroom on the phone? Shroom call. I'll make sure at the first annual meeting of the Cult of the Cock Paul, I will have mushroom tea. Just for you, Tim. There we go. All right. Bones! Lots of bones. Bunny's got to eat. Can't wait to just spray red all over this area. Just blood pouring out of his mouth. It's going to be a delicious section of the painting. There we go. There we go. Are you going to TwitchCon this year? No, I got denied a booth.
Oh, you did? You never said that.
Oh, it's way too good for him. No, I put a booth request in, and because I wasn't willing to split a booth with somebody,
That's bullshit.
they denied. Yeah, it was pretty fucking stupid. So it amazes me how some art shows and whatnot have, you know, what their regulations are and what they, you know, consider like they'd rather have like 2 booths of complete garbage instead of 1 Sean Dietrich, because those guys were willing to split a booth and, you know. So Pokemon sex dolls or whatever the hell they're doing. But no, I won't be at TwitchCon this year. You know, and I was waiting for the booth, because if I got a booth, Sugar and I were going to maybe do a guest speaking panel or something like that, but I'm sure as hell not going to like help amp up their programming if they're not going to accommodate me. You gotta help the Sean Dietrich before the Sean Dietrich helps you. And that should be a philosophy of all artists. But insert your name. Yeah, it's kind of lame, but whatever. I mean, I heard very mixed reactions about TwitchCon. I heard I'm not missing anything. Like it actually needs a little bit of help, and or a lot of help, or dear God, this convention sucks. I heard it all. So it just happened to fall at a time that we were on the road and we were going to be out in California. So that was that was the main reason for applying for it. Are you going? There we go. There we go. Holy shit! Journeyman hosted the stream for 40 viewers. Guess who's going on the Christmas card list? The Journeyman. Let me get that out right now and add you. Here's a napkin. Send J-Man a Christmas card this year. All right. You're there, dude. You're in. I'm going to ball this up and keep it right here. Excellent. Welcome all. Well, first of all, let me shoot you out some devil tongues. Woo! You guys, J-Man, you fucking rock, and I know you're bringing a cool-ass fucking crew because, well, I hang on your channel, and I know how many cool motherfuckers are on there, so welcome all. I got 1,000 biddies cheered. Thank you so much. I don't have any of that weird shit, like a flapping dildo that flies around when you cheer yet, so I'm just going to be that. Hey, thank you for cheering. All right, there you go. And all that good stuff. I'll eventually get that set up. But, yeah, I've been streaming for maybe 9 weeks, and I'm busy as fuck. But thank you. So tonight, I'm working on the Monty Python and the Holy Grail commission for my buddy. There's that Psycho Rabbit, and here's all the Knights of the Round Table. And, yeah, exactly. Journeyman, I think I hit it right on the head there. You need a flapping dildo. Maybe that'll come with the Christmas card. You know? This is getting me cool. I think he's lying. I don't. Okay. Awesome. Welcome everyone. Yes. This is the start of a painting, and behind me are what they end up. There's some big tapestries to give you an idea. Sean Dietrich on Instagram, SeanDietrich.com. SeanDietrichArt.com is my website. There's the shameless self-promotion. Welcome to the cult of the cockpaw. Kyrune Art is going to, he's one of my, what do you call them, like bishops? Or so he can tell you all about that, which has to do with this painting right here. I think I can put that up there and show it. That's the painting we finished last week. This is the cockpaw. It looked a lot more like a paw, penis-shaped paw earlier, but I changed it. They got mad, so now they've made a cult. But yeah, so this is the Maneki Neko Cheshire Cat with the turtle and whatnot. This was last week's painting that I just finished up. And then it's part of a, I'm doing an Alice in Wonderland series just called Normal Land. And it basically is a series of the characters, like that's the Red Queen, and she's just a drunken poker player in Reno in 1956, spending all her Social Security checks. So I took all the Alice characters and put them into mundane day jobs. So, you know, that's where we're at. But I have this huge commission that needs to be finished because this gentleman paid a fuckload of money for it, and I should probably get it done for him. But that's just kind of an update. You see some art. You can go to my Instagram at Sean Dietrich and all that good stuff. And right now, just adding in the detail line work on the characters here. And let me catch up with chat. No, I'm not lying. Oh my fucking God, that's awesome. I have a collection of flapping dildos. That's rad. Send the dildo. Thank you for the follow, all three of you. And wow, these are scary and dark. Is your mental state stable? Just asking for a friend. Everybody's asking for a friend. Tim just asked for a friend if how much it would cost to paint his balls for his friend. So, and I asked him if he wanted the scratch and sniff paper. He never got back to me, so I can't really give him an accurate quote. Yes, my mental state is very. It's in a state. I'm stable, I swear. I belong to too many cults. It is. First off, are there togas and mescaline sex orgies? Well, we're open to anything right now. So we haven't really designed how the we haven't had our first meeting yet, so we don't know how deplorable or what it will degenerate into. You know, so it very well could. What am? Oh, that's in the way. Okay, you guys can see that. So if I start working on homie here, homie G. I want the cheese-smelling scratch and sniff. Exactly. There. Okay, Tim, there you go. 100 for the balls, but I won't scratch and sniff them or touch them because I'm gay. Sorry. That's the, what? Thank you for the cheer. I don't believe that you're mentally stable. You wouldn't be awesome if you were. Yeah, I mean, that's relative. I mean, what does that exactly mean? You know, I function. I'm married with 2 kids, and they're happy and not dead, you know, and fed. So I think I can pull that off. But maybe you got to be insane. I mean, you definitely have to be insane to raise children. I mean, that's just, you know, comes with the territory. Nothing gay about handling another man's balls. All right, you guys run with that conversation. Happy, fed, and not dead. Yeah, see? Getting food. Be right back. Awesome, man. Thanks, Rory. I appreciate that. Thanks for the cheers, and yeah, I'm glad you think it's impressive. And I try and keep it weird and freaky, and we kind of jump from subject to subject matter. And oh, and Sugar's back here. You used to be able to see him. Wheel on over here, Sugar.
What's up?
This guy produces all my music for the time lapses on my website, and he's a business partner and handles a bunch of grunt work, and he smokes a lot of weed. So you'll see us do some weed reviews, and tonight he's been smoking fucking amazing.
Fucking Incredible 10.
Fucking Incredible 10 and Do-Si Do from Northwest, which is our buddy Kyle.
Yeah.
I was about to say Kai.
We'll bring up
You
some more.
stoner degenerate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do a lot in the cannabis industry. I have a whole line. I got tapestries back here, but I also do dab mats. If you go on my website, I do anti-slip mats. We have all sorts of shit coming out, a whole line of glass with my artwork on it, dab tools, dab rags, face shields, bandanas, all the smoke culture stuff. So, and starting to get into figurines. Got this little guy here. This is Michelobio. He's from my grind rod painting, so he's a little space alien dude. So I'm starting to get into like hand cast resin toys and you know, the pipes. Yes, I got a pipe coming called Danny Boy. And
that would be fucking hilarious.
that would be a fucking awesome. The pipe. So yes, on my website there's time lapses. Sugar produces all the music for him. So we time lapse everything and doing this Twitch shit, you know. Where are you at when he becomes legal where? And right now we're just doing, or I'm doing, some detailing with Holbein. I love showing this shit off. It's the best ink ever. If you ink Holbein. A cockpaw pipe, you know that's in the works. Who knows? Maybe I've already hit up my manufacturer, and maybe that prototype's being. Oh yeah, thanks, Sugar, for throwing up the website. So if you go to the website, there's obviously a bunch of shit, prints you can buy and all that crap, but there's also the time lapses, and then there's a little blog. So if you're looking, you know, you want some funny but honest advice about the business of art. I recommend starting with the blog post titled Walmartists and find out what a Walmartist is. You may be one, and you might not know it, but that's okay. Oh, I'm fucking starving now.
Oh shit. I forgot that
It's time. It will be legal in October on the 16th. You are in Canada, aren't you? I'm guessing, because I know in Canada it will be legal in October, I think around the 16th, but you may have confirmed that. I have a distribution company up there that's about to pick up all my products, so. And we are going to do, I have some new patches coming out. I just got into manufacturing and doing a lot of merch, so yep, Canada, boom, there you go. And you were supposed to be July, right? Didn't they move it? Move the date?
Boom.
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 Who did a boom?
You did.
I did a boom.
Boom.
I said boom. I wanted to accentuate that. I got it right. Let's paint some skulls. Oh. Yeah, you know. I'm going to host you. You're fucking cool. And yes, it was supposed to be July. Awesome. I love people that get right to the point. That's good shit right there. Let's see here. Let me, one quick second here. We'll get back to painting. I just want to, wait. Trying to pick some new tunes here real quick. I have a mixed disc of, wait, is that it? No, that's it. No, there it is. Okay. It's too many screens up. Too many fucking screens. Let's get rid of you. Fuck you, YouTube. There we go. Okay. All right. And we don't get right to the point because we just use the tip. Oh, you savage. Have you ever had a client not happy with the finished product? Yes, indeed. Early on in my career, sure. I have done paintings where the client has been like, I absolutely hate this, and I'm going to chop my dick off now. But no, not too many. I mean, that's why I do full renderings now. That's actually a really good point to bring up. So if you've seen me paint on previous shows, you know I just do like a real loose sketch. Now, this was the full sketch for the Monty Python piece that I'm working on. So I do something this detailed now for the client just to show them what the painting's going to look like, at least in a rendered sense, not in full color. And then we talk about color, you know, what kind of color he wanted in it. Basically, he just wants the same colors as in the, you know, the movie or whatnot. But yeah, so I have had paintings, but I like to get that down before I really start working on the actual painting. So, but it's happened. It actually happened with a someone who liked all the pinup work, and then I did this painting for them, and basically they produce a product that cleans your bong. And so I had these biplanes that were all painted the different colors of the bottles they put out, flying into this like bong city that was all dirty and smoky. But I had a hot redhead pinup girl in the middle, and they were just, oh, it's so dark. I wanted this happy, you know, cartoony, and I'm like, I don't do that. So why would you even think that, you know? Comic-Con sketches too. I've had a few people. There was this cute little Asian couple that came up and were like, hey, can you do something in our sketchbook? And I'm like, okay, cool. And this was years ago when I was just doing like murderously dark comic books, and I drew like a monkey body on one page and the head was on another page, and it just said, oh shit. I thought it was cute, and they were terrified of it. They just like walked away like I had just like defecated on their sketchbook. And I'm like, okay. But I'm like, you know, you walked up to the booth. Did you not flip through my book? Did you not see the art that I was painting on? Or painting or drawing? I mean, but, and then in that case, I don't really give a shit. I mean, that was their bad, not mine. Nowadays, I'm a little more diverse in what I can draw. So, but yes, I've definitely had clients, you know. But nowadays, it's really that Steve Jobs mentality of they don't know what they like because I haven't sold it yet. So, you know, or given it to them yet, or painted it yet. And a lot of people just let me. I'm at a point in my career where most people will just let me kind of run with like maybe a laundry list of like ideas that they want in the painting, and then, you know, because they want it my style, just their subject matter, and they know I'll you know, 9 times out of 10 do a cool job.
9 times.
9 times out of 10. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. That's just arrogant.
Oh. Tell me you're not trying.
People can be so ignorant. It's like it's there to, yeah, exactly. And you know, it's like for me, I'm like, well, I'm an artist and I'm doing something original for you, and I'm not doing Spider-Man and Batman bullshit. So you know, just be happy I didn't put that in your sketchbook. If Steve Jobs is so smart, then why did he try and cure his cancer with kale and yoga? I don't know. He can't be, you know, he can't like bat 1,000. He created the iPhone and the iPod and the iPad. Kale and yoga was just next on the list. Sorry, dude. Well, he got a liver transplant too. But by that time, I think surgery was it was too late in the game. You were just saying how you were the shit earlier. Yeah, but I contradict myself all the time, so what do you want? See, nobody's perfect. He did waste that liver. He got a liver and died like a year later. Like there's some other guy probably died that could have, you know, actually made Windows work or something like that. And nope, he's dead because Steve Jobs got greedy. That bastard. Yeah, your liver is being wasted on gutter vodka. You imagine that. Inconsistent artist, driven by emotion, moody.
No way.
Man, that's never happened before. That deserves one of those Keanu Reeves, like, whoa. Like Matrix, whoa. Maybe even a Bill and Ted. Degreesofseparation.com.
I just updated my website.
Banned for putting links in chat.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, and if any of you new watchers have art, please feel free. I allow the posting if you want to show off some artwork, a link or something in chat. Go right ahead. I love looking at new art myself, and I have a lot of fans that suck at art and really just can't get it out of their head, so I like to make them feel even worse by other people posting really cool art, so feel free, jump right in. Especially this Tim guy. Like, direct it at Tim. Send it to him.
Alright, I'm gonna go make that ravioli.
Alright, Sugar's off to make ravioli. He'll be back soon. I'm going to haunt one of your paintings. That's cool. Dude, if you did that, that'd be awesome. You got to haunt the Hunter S. Thompson painting. I mean, if you're going to die of, you know, drinking, then you might as well haunt the painting I did of one of the most famous drinkers in the world. Because that would just be awesome. Ooh. What was it? I'll try and find some of mine on Tumblr. Yeah, definitely. If this was the week, I'd have something new. Well, kinda. What? Like, did I read that right? My eyes are bugging out. They're going. Because I'm going from, like, this detail in the painting to trying to look at a computer screen. So if I do fuck up what you write, then deal with it. Or go cry to mama. I'll haunt this one just to piss off basic nerds. You know what? This would be a good painting to haunt because Bud is a really cool dude. Like, he does cool shit. His Instagram is literally good to be Bud. And it's just him, like, driving Maseratis and flying planes and jumping out of planes and drinking fine whiskey. And, you know, he just goes out and has a pretty dope time in life. So I'm sure if you haunted this painting, you would be privy to some pretty cool shit. Send it! There we go. So we're just doing some line work on the skull back here. And like I said, I will, at the end of the stream, I'll zoom in on everything, let you guys see the detail work. And this is all acrylic for the noobs. The color I use is acrylic. The black is all ink. And except for maybe the Black Knight, I think I might actually use black paint on him because it's such a large area. But I usually just use ink because I like how it gets into the tooth of the canvas. So, all right. Be right back. Thanks, Tim. Thanks for letting us know. Let's check out this art. Oh, nice. Holy shit. That's sick as fuck. It looks like a paint by number painting you're creating for someone, but damn, that line work is right up my alley. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, any kind of line work like that is cool as shit, you know. I can't look. Because you're at work? Or did you just burn your eyes out? Thanks, dude. Yeah, dude, that's amazing. See, I'm not a big like lowbrow art fan, like where cotton candy and brick are all the same texture, like smooth. I like grit. I like a lot of detail, and that is spectacular. Very, very cool. Now, do you paint that, or do you just ink it? It looked like it was on canvas. So is that prepping for some paint? There we go. Yeah. It just adds so much, you know, like I could do this and do like all like smooth portrait, fine master painting, you know, oil paint, but just getting in there with all this little line work is just going to be ridiculous when the whole thing's done. I mean, I can kind of tilt the camera up and you can see, I mean, there's the whole part where they catapult, there's the Black Knight, there's the roosters, the sparrow with the coconut, the fucking Trojan horse they catapult up. So, I mean, there's so much more detail to add that, you know, it's on canvas. I don't know what to do yet. You should try this ink. It's completely waterproof too. Holbein ink. I can throw a bucket of water on this 10 minutes later. It won't do shit. It's really cool. Really, really cool ink. Awesome. Yeah. But either way, even if you drop some color in that, that'd be rad. Get in there and do like different colors for each one of those little lines. That'd be like some face melting shit right there. That'd be awesome. Oh, and if you're here from Journeyman and I'm not cursing enough and I'm not saying fuck enough, let me know. I'd hate to like him send you my way and I'm not living up to, you know, his language. I try and drop F-bombs as much as possible. I got a follow here from Phrase Submerged, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate the follow. And everybody, I saw a bunch of people quickly follow in the beginning. If I didn't call you out individually by name, my bad. But I thank you nonetheless. And I stream 9 to whenever, 9 p.m., 5 nights a week. I think I'm pretty much going to keep that schedule. And maybe throw in a couple of daytime streams, a weekend. I was on a little bit earlier today, especially I have really big commissions coming up that I have to finish, so I may just do a lot of jumping on early streaming. This is a 3-foot by 4-foot canvas. After I'm done this actually has doors that will close on the front of the canvas. So not only do I have to do this, I have two 1.5 by 4-foot panels that need to be painted front and back for this, and then they need to be hinged to the side so it'll close. It'll look like one of those old triptychs from the 1500s. The GIF, what's up, dude? Hell yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. The ink name. Hang on. The ink is Holbein. There you go. So that's the ink. I'm late around today, it seems. Yeah, no worries. I know it's tough. You know, it's a German name, but it's a Japanese ink. It's a 150-year-old company, and there was a bunch of like racism towards the Japanese back in the day. So they gave it a German name, and then, you know, probably about 90 years after that, that kind of backfired in World War II. But yes, that's why it is a beautiful Japanese ink.
Shit, the GIMP.
The GIMP is on. I'm doing well, man. I'm getting into this big one. And then once this is finished, hopefully by next week, I'm going to start working on, I have a 2-panel piece. It's 6 feet by 4 feet. So 2 of these panels. The earlier crew has actually seen me do the whale, the MG42 mosquito, and the Shermantipede, which is this one. This is a Sherman tank that I painted a few weeks back that I turned into a centipede with kind of these mantis claws and whatnot. But I'm doing this huge 6-foot painting that I will stream live, and we'll start that in about a week. I think I can knock this out in about a week, week and a half. So, hey, I don't have access to the channel emote. You're subscribed, aren't you? You should. Yeah, I don't know. Does it take a minute, or anybody else that's subscribed? You have access to that emote, right? Let me know, and then I'll figure it out. Or Moonwitch, come on, give me some advice here. How do I fix this shit? It's all good when you have the love of Cockpaw on your side. Yeah. Kyrune Art has it. There you go. Did you refresh? There you go, Tim. All right. So if you do sub, you get this badass little devil. I got a few more coming. I got a devil with a whiskey and I got some other stuff. So just can't. You can type it. Truly blessed by the Cockpaw. Yes, the Cockpaw is amazing, and it's wonderful that like I spend all this time on these great paintings, and the penis sketch is what gets remembered. Thank you guys for validating my art career. My choice and ideas. Oh, we'll make the Cockpaw into a thing. Definitely. Praise the cock something. It is all good. I'm just glad you guys are having a fun time with it. Last thing I want is a boring stream. I've been on some art streams where I'm like, dear God, man, go to bed. Please go to bed. Please turn off the camera. It's cemented in history, Sean. Don't fight it. Don't fight Cockpaw's law. I'm not fighting it, dude. Absolutely not, you know. He did. The Cockpaw died and came back for us. Yeah, he came back for our sins. He didn't die for them. He like died and went, wait a minute, what the hell did I die for? I need some sins. And so he thus came back, and now he's here. He's in. And if anybody watching needs to know anything about the Cockpaw, Kyrune Art, that's all his fault. Or Moonwitch. Or Panda. One of them. I'm just calling people out. Woo. There we go. So yeah, glad I figured out how to, a comfortable way to stream these larger paintings, so I can, definitely forces me to get these commissions done, and it's, it's always impressive when I can paint something. I haven't worked this big in a while, so I'm super stoked on that. Yeah, it's all acrylic, and the black is ink. So I've painted. I used to live paint at nightclubs in San Diego and LA, San Francisco, all over. I've done over 4,000 live painting events in the last since '99, and I used to paint behind an industrial band. I got into comics. Last week, I actually showed off all my work. I did the concept work for Twisted Metal, one of the games where I helped design Sweet Tooth the Clown's backstory. So I did a little bit of a stint in gaming, about 2.5 weeks. That was my claim to fame there. And then I moved on. I got a mural at the Facebook corporate offices. Nowadays, I work for OCB Rolling Papers. So I do all their rolling tray work. They're the biggest rolling paper company in the world. Genius Pipes, so I'll have to show off one of the pipes. And then I mainly work now with Danny Wimmer, who throws all the big rock shows in the United States, like Rock on the Range, Carolina Rebellion, and Welcome to Rockville. And so I set up at the shows. I do 2 tours a year, spring and fall. Take my motorhome out, go sell at the festivals, and I provide work for like they put my art in the green rooms for the rock bands, and so. But I figure, yeah, for all the new people hopping in, there's a little background on myself and just who the fuck I think I am. But yes, I've been working a long time. 15, I self-published and put my first comic out, and I've been off and running since then. So, and after all that illustrious career, I am now sitting here with a bunch of my wonderful non-degenerate drinking fans talking about cat paws that look like dicks. So I think in the end, I think I've been working up a ladder. I've been climbing the ladder. I think. I don't know. I think. Yeah, Twisted Metal. I know. Who's talked about that game in a while? I'm not drinking yet. Well, you will be soon. I'm smoking. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. And it all brought you to us. Much success. You know what? I like that, though. That is, you are correct, Gimp. And in all honesty, I think this Twitch thing is one of the coolest things I've been a part of. Like I've said before on the stream, just to be able to interact and do true social media. I can't fucking stand Facebook, and Instagram's starting to get on my nerves as well. But it's like, here's a picture, comment, like, yay, I feel good. No, but actually chilling and hanging out and giving art advice and helping people, and that's where it's at. And this forces me to get a fuckload of work done. So, you know, yeah, Tim's got you covered. I do. I just, I really like to dive in, and like I said earlier, I've actually hit up quite a few of the corporate guys online to see what I can do to help, help build up the creative. I heard it was a lot more prominent maybe a few years back or whatnot. I don't know. I mean, I've heard some stories, man. So whatever I can do to help, get it back on track or get more creatives on it, or I'm down to do that. I got a bunch of friends that I've been telling about, and I'm like, that are really good artists. I'm like, you have to. I found out about Twitch and got interested in, by watching Alex Pardee. I always pop into his. I don't even know if he streams anymore, but I know him through San Diego Comic-Con, and then I just happened to see on my feed that he was Twitch streaming, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? My little brother knew. I don't know if Nano Banana is still on, but he's a gamer, so it's true. Say any slur here without consequence, because the darkest thing in my heart was getting myself fired from future jobs. I can say any slur here without consequences. Well, you drop some words, I'll ban the shit out of you, but like, the fuck, Twitch fucking hates me. Told you were back on, wouldn't load, then shortly after told me you weren't even on. Fuck you, Twitch. No. If you're talking about early, well, when did you do it, Welder? Welcome back. Because I did pop on around 9, and then I got a really important phone call, so I had to hop off like 20 seconds later. So that may have been me if that was the time that you logged on. I apologize for that, but yeah, Pardee used to be really big, and I used to watch his shit but he hasn't streamed. I'm like, oh my god, But I think that happens to a lot of artists. They get pretty gung-ho about this, Same with Patreon. I've seen a lot of people like getting to build up their Patreon and this and that, and a month later it's like, there's no one. They got 2 people paying them money and they haven't followed up on anything, and people don't realize it's like you gotta pick something. A lot of people are trying to do like all social media platforms, and they're trying to do it all at the same time and get, because I got to do everything. It's like, no, pick something and stick with it. Or they start streaming and then they realize, because I think it happens, like when I first started streaming, I'm like, dear God, this takes a lot out of you. Like, it's like, wow, it's a lot of time. It's a very big commitment, and I didn't even know if this was going to last for me. with my work schedule. But now that, you know, I actually am able to hire some staff to take over some of the daily stuff, it's allowed me to do this, which I think is really cool. I hold no hate in my heart. I just like being a shitlord. Well, fuck you too, Sean. Yeah, I got on in a minute. Yeah, so it happens. It does happen. Yeah, sorry, my manufacturer, the guy who does all my tapestries, like the ones behind me, he said call me ASAP, and if I avoid calls like that, that usually can cost a lot of money, so I had to take it. And I like sharing business stuff with you guys. I like you guys seeing the process because I know it's going to help your own careers, but those phone calls you can't be privy to. That's the secret shit. But, and it wasn't, you know, an emergency, but once we got talking, oh, and did you see what June was wearing? You know how we get. I forgive you. Yeah. Thank you, Welder. I drew a birthday cake in one of my paintings for you on your birthday, so you know. Yeah. I mean, my actual business deals, yes. There's a lot of non-disclosure. There's a lot of, I mean, and there's a lot of proprietary stuff that I've developed that I don't, you know, don't wish to share until I start signing artists. So, but in the end, it's going to be worth it. I'm developing a whole program to help artists make more money, get them out from under the thumb of some thieving gallery. All right, let's put a little chainmail in there. There's this dude that has guests and streams live comedy, stand-up comedy streams, and I'm going to turn Twitch into the next Comedy Haven, but only has 0 to 3 viewers per stream. Poor fucker isn't funny at all. I don't have the heart to tell him. Welder is her and the gimp woot woot. Okay. Welder is here and the gimp woot woot, I think is what you meant, right? No. Yeah, I hope he finds his audience too. It's cool that they, you know, hope he finds his voice in his comedy, and some streams though are funny like that. Because like you'll say something like that and that'll draw people to his stream, and then all of a sudden it'll become a thing. Like he may get 1 million followers because he's like the most horrible comedian on Twitch. We all know how that shit works. Yes, Welder is her. I'm going to start streaming it. You should, dude. Just start drinking and streaming. Like, what is his name that sucked so bad on American Idol and got the record deal? Oh, yeah, all that shit, you know, or that British lady, or, you know. Well, I guess she could sing, but, you know, her weirdness overshadowed her voice. I mean, most comedy is based in stupidity, so it's like, it might work. And it may turn out that he's a better talk show host, so if he starts getting good comedians to co-stream with him, they may be, you know, and he just plays off that, so who knows? Yeah. That one British lady, yeah, that one. You know who I'm talking about. I guess if it was British Idol, that may be weird to say, oh, that British lady. Susan Boyle, yeah, that's it. I knew somebody would know. Somebody's got that shit on iTunes. Yeah. Rocking it on your Zune. All I need is good beer and a Zune full of Susan Boyle. And life is amazing. I just remember a pic going around of her blowing a bagpipe. Nah, that was her thing though. She just was fugly or whatever, but she could sing like a motherfucker. You know, I mean. Which is horrible that, like, when she came out, you knew that's what all the judges were thinking. They were like, what the fuck? Like, because they're all a bunch of, like, you know, shallow Hollywood people. Even though I think they all look fucked up. But yeah, and then the minute she started belting that shit out, ooh, I like her all of a sudden. Like Sloth from the Goonies, man. Everybody was scared, and then like they got to know him, and he was a cool dude. All right. I know I'm working way over here right now, but yeah. I'll get back over here in a minute. I'll start dropping some color in on their faces. Start making these Brits come alive. Speaking of British, Monty Python crew. Cool. Oh, not bad. Good stream for a Monday night. Glad I hopped on early. I know I was late. J-Man, thanks for the raid. That was awesome. Yeah, they're super judgmental, which is fucked up because all singers are kind of weird-looking singers, make weird-ass faces and songs. Yeah, I mean, you know, and guys like Simon Cowell and whatnot. I mean, to me, he's a fucked up looking individual. Like, I don't even know who the fuck that is. You know, I'm gonna be on the next season of Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, you know it. I don't know how that got leaked, but we weren't supposed to tell. It's just going to be me, and I'm going to make the dance teacher wear a cockpaw outfit. And we're going to do the Chattanooga cock chew, whatever that dance was. There we go. Dancing with the Stars. Last time I think I danced outside of my wedding was like, I used to go to raves in the 90s. I actually grew up in Baltimore, so I went to all the big rave warehouses. Rise and Fever, where it all began. Very cool shit. Very awful dancing. Simon, he's just a producer. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I know he gets a cut of everybody, too, doesn't he? Like a ridiculous cut. You know. But it's just, you know, when they start preying on these people and then just say, yeah, that whole system is broken. Silicon Bleach, what's up, dude? Thanks for the host. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Anybody hasn't seen this guy's shit, check it out. Badass charcoals, pastel, smokes a hookah. Yeah. And gives lessons. I think he has a whole like online course shit. Streams some really cool how-to lessons. If you want to know actually how to draw, he's the guy to go to. Yeah, most producers get a pretty ridiculous cut. And if they're good, they deserve it, you know? Rick Rubin probably deserves every fucking penny he gets. Steve Albini, yes, you know. If anybody knows how Steve Albini is. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. I like that. Almost going to look like blonde hair. King Arthur, I love you. Your golden locks. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that'll be cool. Almost look like blonde hair on him. Blondie. It's a blondie. Hey, blondie. Where's that ravioli, sugar? Baked ravioli. We're gonna make everybody hungry again. I know the welder was like, "Fuck you, dude. I'm at work and I gotta eat Cheez-Its." Gotta go, dude. It's been fun. Glad I got to meet you and take it. Yeah, take care, dude. Thank you so much for everything and the cheering and all that. And yeah, I'll see you around. Like I said, my schedule 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. I will just be slaving away. Have an awesome, awesome night. Later. These long, swooping pinstripe lines. I dig it. This shit could put me to sleep. It's like trance-like effect. I love inking. All right. Yeah. To me, even plays well off like that's all chainmail, and then he's got these lines. I'm gonna alternate the patterns throughout, depending. Not everything. He'll have his chainmail, but he'll have straight lines, and yeah, I'm just gonna use a shitload of patterns throughout this thing. Yeah, fuck yeah, toaster phobia. Let's do it. Post that shit. You can make T-shirts out of that. I wish I had a cool phobia to tell you about, but I think like drowning in the ocean might be like my biggest fear. I don't have anything cool like rogue toasters. Oh, that is awesome, dude. Best part is her arms, like how squiggly they are. That's the shit. You got a pretty dope signature too. Nice, nice. Winner. That is a cool fucking piece. Triskaidekaphobia, fear of the number 13, right? That was on a spelling test in high school, whether I got the definition right or not. I did remember having to spell that. Yep, boom. What was the other one? Thanatophobia. I think it's fear. I don't know. Funkervat has a song called that, so it's the only reason I know that one. Yeah, GIMP, that's the shit. That was a cool piece. When you dropped that sketch the first time, I'm like, what the fuck? That was amazing. There we go. Hippopotamophobia is the fear of long words. That's amazing. There's a real asshole who came up with that one. Sadistic, yeah. Right up your alley, Gimp. You're like going to get that tattooed on your chest right now. Turns you on. Exactly. A little bit, you know. I'm not saying it doesn't. Could not. It'd have to be a dick tattoo to fit the. Oh, this guy. This guy. It'd have to be a cockpaw. Welcome to Jamaica. Have a nice day. Everybody remember that joke about the penis tattoo? I just, me drowning in a sea of cockpaws. There you go. That might be a fear. I mean, yeah, if I'm drowning in the ocean, pretty much if I'm surrounded by corn dogs or cockpaws, that's probably going to add to it. So that would be awesome. I'd have to feature that. I'll tell you what, if you draw that, I'll insert it in the image slideshow. That way it's like people are like, that's a nice one. I like to cut. What the fuck? Yeah, that would be amazing. I'm always down to mess around with people a little bit. Get them comfortable, and then bam, a sea of cockballs. Love the cockball keeps coming up when I come back. Yeah. You bring it out of us. You're a trigger. I'm like, what? Who's joining the stream?
Yeah, tell me about
it. It calls you back, yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
'Tis always calling me back. The cockpaw banshee. This is going to end up in like an old Irish novel. Or maybe written in that style, because it won't be old. Whee! There we go. Ah, it looks like he's just melting. Alright. I'm fucking hungry. Where's that goddamn ravioli? When he's done cooking the food, I'm probably going to take a break, and but I'm coming back on if there's any late night streamers or people who want to watch, because I'm going to go ridiculously late tonight trying to get this thing, a large chunk of it, knocked out. There we go. This looks like muscles. It's like muscle fibers. Gold muscle fibers. What we got? We just did 2 hours earlier, 2 hours today. Back for 4 hours worth of work. hydration bot, what's up? 8 ounces of water. Well, I got 8 ounces of coffee here. Scrumdiddlyumptious. Thank you, hydration bot. You useless fuck. It is amazing how much water I drink after I'm done streaming. It's like, oh, fucking parched. I do. I seal my originals with polyacrylic. You can get it at Home Depot. I think they have a spray too. If you roll it and you use this ink, you got one pass before it starts to smear the ink. That will actually interact with it. But it's I believe it's called that. Hang on one second. I got it in the other room. I'll even show it to you. Let's see. Yeah. Polyacrylic by Mini Wax or Min Wax. Mini Wax. But yeah, that shit is amazing. Yeah, it's not like the hydration guys, like, here's a cup of water. He's basically just fucking with you. I think, and they do have a spray, so if it, you know, but it's pretty amazing. Semi-gloss satin or satin high gloss matte. I tend to do like a satin or a high gloss on some of the originals, but yeah, keeps it nice and protected. I don't use ink yet, so it should be fine. What does Mini Wax everything? What? Do they produce everything, or they make a lot of shit? Yeah, I don't know. I know on acrylics, it'll seal acrylics really nice. I'm not sure about oils. I haven't worked in oils in a long time, so. Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse. I don't think she does fuck all, so. Don't use it on oils, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if it interacted or whatnot, but yeah, so acrylic, it works really well. Seals it really nice. I'm wondering if you can see the gloss on camera. Is this you? Yeah. Wonder if you can see kind of the sheen. But it has a nice sheen to it. But this is the original Hatter piece. It's got a nice seal on it. Seals the colors really nice, you know. But it doesn't take away from it. But yeah, we'll lay you right there. But yeah, just paint that on. Is the cat on Instagram? Yeah. It should be on Instagram. The cock call. Indeed, it is. Awesome. Though now I feel bad getting you distracted. Nah, don't worry about it. That's what I'm here for. Educate. You know, it's my exercise. Woo! I got up and got a painting. That polyacrylic is an acrylic coating. It will crack if you put it on oil. Okay, oil uses more classical varnish. There you go. Boom. Yeah. Now, don't worry about distracting me. This thing's going to take, you know, you're all good. It's all good. I don't want to do chain link. Why did I do that? Scale mail, whatever the fuck it's called. J-Man would know. J-Mail. I love mixing words because I'm trying to talk too fast. If my Shenanigans with the cult of cocktail don't stop him, you're good. Yeah. I got to put up with all sorts of shit. You are all good. Yeah, and I like, showing off stuff like that and whatnot. Believe me, if I was just streaming to get shit done and not converse with everybody in chat, then it'd be kind of boring. Boring. Where do I join this cult? Well, you're in the room. This is where it all began. We're still in the phase of building. Yeah, we're in the phase of officially building a tree house where we all meet. No girls allowed. No, I'm kidding. But the cult is wherever you are, my friend. We're one of those cults. The initiation is said to involve 3 strap-ons and a day. Don't scare them. No. You got to make a move to Utah and actually live in the compound and give up all their worldly possessions and money before you bring that up. Come on. Oh, still learning, aren't you? 3 cockballs. All right, pattern. So I think we're going to go in each one of these and add a little thickness to it. Thick. Like it thick. Three or more. We do have a choose your own limit, cockpaw limit program. You told me we were only looking for the most sexually Don't get me banned, man. I don't know what you're talking about. No clue. Well, we got the GIMP. I think it's only down from there, right? I don't know if we're going to match the GIMP. The GIMP. Boom. There we go. That's a portrait of the GIMP. On the inside. The master of initiations, yeah. It's going to be like the 9 Inch Nails Happiness and Slavery video. With Sir Bob Flanagan? No, I doubt he was knighted. Wait, even better idea. Instead, you'll just be in a normal ocean, but Cockpaw will be reaching out to save you from drowning like a glowing heavenly angel. Done! That's amazing. That is amazing. That gets a devil. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Reach for me. I will save you. But you're now touching a furry penis. But you won't drown. I think everybody approves, Gimp. Get this rabbit food drawn in here. We won't detail that too much since the fur is going to go over it. Do you trust me from Aladdin pose? Nice. I'm like using the flying carpet as a flotation device. That'd be amazing. In the case of a water landing, use the airplane as a flotation device. Use the flying carpet. The shitty pool noodle. He's like a pool noodle. And then I'm going to send it to Disney, and I'm going to get you a job there. You'll love it. Oh my God, my old high school friend contacted me. He's not well. Okay. I thought the crazy thing in the story is that you had friends from high school. Does anybody know their friends from high school? I mean, unless you graduated a year ago. I told all those motherfuckers to kick bricks. Later. He's a Taiwanese dude that likes swastikas. Sean is a high priest. Panda is a priestess, and I'm going to take the title of lore master in the cult. There you go. Tim, I don't know what to do. Swastikas are very prominent in Asian culture, and they're facing the other way. So unless he misunderstood his, I don't know that it's Nazism. Maybe someone should explain to him that they didn't like him. Did he call? Hang up. Yeah. Flipped him the other way. I told him what it means. He's doubled down. There used to be swastika surfboards. It was a company that had to change its name because Hitler came to power. I thought that was pretty fucked up. I saw that on at some museum. They had a bunch of original swastika surfboards. In San Diego, of course. Where is Cigar Czar when we need him? Where is that guy? I know. I feel like part of the team is gone. It's just not the stream it could be. I told him pentagrams are cooler, and he sent me the Star of David. What? He will be the master of smoke. That's right. That's right. He sent me rare cigars. I think one of the cigars, there's 12,500 were made, and the other ones were the two, I believe he sent me. There were 8,500 made. It was a very, very cool gift. This was after like 2 weeks of streaming. I'm like, oh. I have some pretty good conversations with him when I'm not streaming. That guy can talk some cool concepts. We whisper to each other. What the fuck is even happening? I don't know, Tim. I don't even think you know what's happening. I don't think you have a Taiwanese friend from high school. I think someone posted like that little Asian guy from The Hangover onto your Facebook feed, and you thought it was a high school friend contacting you. I need to smoink and drink. Sounds groovy. I've got like Sir Lancelot and Sir Galahad, and I should add Sir Mix-a-Lot into this painting, just to mess with my client. He would actually probably think that's cool. Do 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 do. The only Taiwanese person at Tim Cresno's was the trap he went home. The tramp? Probably. Some lady boy he picked up at some bar that was featured in like Mickey Rourke and what was it, Barfly, Faye Dunaway. Like one of your twerking makes you, yeah, right? She could be in Castle Anthrax. We haven't been spanked yet. And once you spank her, you have to spank us. They're on the door, the right-hand door. I have all the girls that are in Castle Anthrax. Oh, the trap. Okay. Okay. There's a painting idea for you right there. Mix a lot of the round table with all the bar wenches, right? King Mix a Lot. He DJs up here in Seattle all the time. I've always wanted to catch one of his sets. Just so I could say, yep, there he is. There he is. That would be cool. I just don't know if he can afford it. I don't know how much he made off that Big Butt song or whatever. Looks like he has a neck vagina. He made a good bit of Nicki Minaj's cover of. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, depending what his deal was. You know, what record company licensed that shit and how much he got from it, but I mean, that was the 90s, right? So I'm sure the record deals were a lot more lucrative than they are nowadays. With like 360-degree clauses and all that horse shit. Nice. Ah, itchy nose. Need some crack. Discord's beeping. The jub. Alright. He didn't want the song produced, so he pushed for as much as he could get. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose, you know, it does suck when they do somebody does a fucking horrible cover, you know, and there's some songs that just don't need to be touched or sold to commercials or, you know, like, oh man. Like, who the fuck did that, oh man. time. It was horrible. Behind Blue Eyes cover was, well, I think Limp Bizkit covered it or whatever, which is. I'm asking him about his weird Nazi thoughts. I hope it goes well. Does he know he's Asian? You should ask him that first. But there was a newer band. Was it Avenged Sevenfold or something? I don't know. I fucking hate them. That guy losing his voice was just a blessing to the world. Limp Bizkit is the greatest garbage rock ever. He does. He has a butt helmet on. Same dude that came to me with a backpack full of ornate daggers that told me about reptilians. Part looks like the small of a back into a butt. So that's what it is, man. You won. That was the contest.
Some friends are just meant to call you at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Ramble about complete nonsense.
Awesome. Sugar has friends. Woo!
Damon says what's up.
Damon?
Yeah.
Damon. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
You mentioned him over the last couple of days.
And he's been on the feed a couple of times.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Awesome. I say what up.
He's building. He's got something for us to check out in regards to a location for the concept of OPC.
Okay.
Like a 120 person space art gallery.
Yeah. Where at?
Denver.
Denver. I could do Denver. I like art galleries, especially when they have my art in them.
We could do private party or we could do open. If we did open, it'll only be $150 to get a liquor license.
Sweet. That's really cool. Sean Dietrich, did you do it for the Nookie? Unfortunately, I did not. I did it because this is the only thing I can do. He's mentally ill. Yeah, you know. I got 5 people hosting me. That's pretty good. I got 5 people hosting me for 3 people.
We're about 5 minutes away from pasta time.
5 minutes away from pasta time. Okay, thank you for the update. So I'm going to take a break in about 5. And if I come back on and you guys are here, well, that's awesome. And if not, I had a great time tonight. Hail Cockpaw.
Hail Cockpaw.
Hail Clockmaw. And hail you all.
Hail Ma and Pa.
And hail yes. I got to tell you, I've never been like actually excited about a religion, so we're breaking barriers here. I'll tell you that. They're just not absurd enough for me.
They're not absurd enough for you?
It's gay noodle time. Yes. Baked penis with penis sauce and penis bread with penis garlic. Gay noodle time. I didn't say we were going to the Olive Garden. Sugar's cooking. No. You're only excited because you're a high priest. You're right. It's like anything. It's how you get people to do shit. Like, I'll give you a ribbon and a medal, and you'll be a high priest. Here's a title. Not even flying spaghetti monster. You're about to worship him right now. Oh shit. Sean Dietrich, did you ever get a Discord set up? Not yet. Not yet. I need to. I can't even find the button where I set it up at. But yes, I'd like to have my Discord up and running in the next day or two would be nice. If there's a deity that cares about you getting hyped for him, then there's no deity worth caring about. Ooh, deep. Shouldn't Sugar be the high priest? Yeah, he is the high priest. If you want to get one made, make me admin. I'll have it set up for you by next stream. I can save shit. All right. Yeah, why don't drop me a whisper and remind me and let me know how to do that and all that shit. Yeah, I can do that. Sugar. Oh, that's right. Sugar can't be a high priest. He's in the band. Tim, God damn it, that isn't deep. I'm drunk. Come on, that's when we all say the deepest shit, is when we're drunk. Are you kidding? The secrets of life have been spilled with a few drinks. That's why we don't know it. That's why we have no idea what the fuck we're doing on this planet. Because we all come up with all these great ideas when we're drunk and then don't remember. It's exactly what happens. Woo. All right. This guy's butt lines. I'm never drunk. It's wonderful. I don't know whether I should feel sorry for you or happy. I don't know. What is that? No. Is that Sharkniqua?
She says, ooh, kinky, and
he's got A1 sauce. Awesome. Nothing like a little A1 sauce in bed. Yeah. Nothing great comes from me. Well, thank you, Kafka. Oh, come on. I saw that cat drawing the other night. Marsha on the moon. Marsha. It's one of the best Snickers commercials with Danny Trejo as Marsha Brady. Yeah, dig it. Woo. Sweet. Danny Trejo is my hero. He is awesome. I met him at the Philly Comic-Con. Had him sign a painting I was giving away for charity, and he's the fucking coolest. I'm gonna really fuck their swords up here. They're all dented and bent, and I think they're made of cardboard anyways. No shit, is he badass? He is, man. He's super cool, super nice. I mean, he signed the painting. We told him it was, it's a charity thing, and he was very, very accommodating. He wasn't like, oh, yeah. I mean, we offered, and we did offer to pay if any celebrity wanted their cash. None of them made us pay, but, we definitely... Yeah, he definitely makes them fun, But of course he was like, nah, dude, I'll just sign it. I'm like, sweet. There we go. Cool. All right, I'm gonna take a break. I know pasta's almost ready, so I should be back on maybe half hour or so. If I don't see you guys, I'll see you tomorrow or sometime this week. But yeah, I'm gonna do some pretty long streams this week to try and get these commissions knocked out. So don't worry, it won't be long. Machete, don't text. Yeah, that's a fucking awesome one. So. Check whispers. Gotcha. Let's see. Setting it up for you. Make your cool. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll get the Discord going and all that good stuff. But yeah, give me like half hour, 45. If you guys, if there are any late night people, you'll see me on there, and I'm gonna do some more work on this. Drop in some of their flesh tones, get that all detailed out, and then we'll start moving down to these big blocks of color down here, and then work our way into this psycho, this rabbit. Who's on, man? Maybe we could, let's read. Is Jub on? Yep, all right. I'm going to go ahead and raid the Jub. Let's see. The Jub. Boom. Cool. If you haven't seen the Jub, he's got about 75 billion things going on his screen. He does retro gaming. He's a super cool dude. He's promoted the art and always been super supportive of the art. So, raid! You're damn right. Whoop, the music. Hey, if you haven't seen Mr. Creep, he is on right now. I think you do. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sounds good, man. Cheers.